You know that feeling when you're just singing along to a song and the words are just there in your head? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and really figure out how that magic happens. We're cracking the code behind the lyrics that get stuck in our heads and why some words just rock.
I mean, seriously, have you ever had a song just playing on a loop in your brain over and over again? Well, that is absolutely not an accident. It's actually a sign of a super cleverly built song, and the words, the lyrics, are the building blocks. And today, we're handing you the blueprint.
Okay, so first things first. Who is actually writing these words? Who are the real architects behind all the anthems that we know and love?
Well, that person is called a lyricist. And yeah, sometimes it's the singer for sure. But a lot of the time, it's a dedicated word expert. Their entire job is to find the absolute perfect phrases that not only fit the music, but more importantly, connect with you, the listener. You can think of them as the official storyteller for the band.
You know, every great song has a really solid structure, kind of like a house. It's not just a random bunch of words thrown together, it's a carefully designed experience. So let's take a look at the main parts of this blueprint, shall we?
The two biggest parts are the verse and the chorus. Okay, so think of the verses like the chapters in a story. They give you the details, they introduce characters, they move the action forward. And the chorus? Well, the chorus is like the title of that story. It's the big main idea, the part that's so catchy it gets repeated over and over, just to make sure you never ever forget it.
And then you've got the bridge. The bridge is like the cool plot twist in the middle of the song. It's a section that sounds and feels totally different from everything else. It's put there on purpose to shake things up and build excitement right before that last, huge chorus comes crashing back in.
All right, this is where it gets really fun. We're diving into the secret tools that lyricists use. Seriously, think of these like special power-ups in a video game. They're designed to make the words hit harder and paint these super vivid pictures right inside your head.
First up on our list, the metaphor. Now this is a really powerful move. It's where a lyricist doesn't just compare two things. They go for it and say that one thing is the other thing. It's a bold move, and it really forces you to see the connection they're trying to make.
For example, right, when a song says life is a highway, they don't mean you're literally made of asphalt. Of course not, but it instantly gives you this incredible image of a long journey, one with twists and turns and an open road ahead. See, one simple phrase can hold so much meaning.
Now, a close cousin to the metaphor is the simile. It also makes a comparison, but it's just a little more direct about it. And here's the trick. The key is to look for the signal words like or as. If you see those, you've spotted a simile. It's just another awesome tool for creating a strong mental image.
But you know, it's not just about what the words mean. It's also about how they sound. Rhyme helps a song feel smooth and makes it catchy. Rhythm, that's the pulse of the lyrics, making sure they lock in perfectly with the beat of the music. And word choice, that's everything. Using a strong verb or a really descriptive adjective can completely change the entire feeling of a line.
So okay, we've got the structure, we've got the poetic tools, but what's it all for? What are these songs actually trying to say to us? Let's talk about the big ideas.
A lot of rock lyrics tap into these huge, universal themes that pretty much everyone can relate to. You know, things like friendship, growing up, trying to figure out who you are, freedom, and just big emotions. And that's exactly why a song written decades ago can still feel like it was written just for you, today.
And what's really cool is that a lot of songs use these themes to tell a complete story in just 3 or 4 minutes. They set the scene, they introduce some kind of problem or conflict, and then they give you a resolution or a final feeling. It's a whole story arc perfectly packed into one song.
So now you have the tools. You've basically got the secret decoder ring. The next time you listen to your favorite songs, you can go beyond just being a fan. You can actually be an expert. You can be an analyst.
So here it is, your official toolkit. Next time you put on a song, try this out. First, ask yourself, what's the big idea here? Then, see if you can spot the structure. Find the verses. Find the chorus. Go on a hunt for those poetic clues like metaphors or similes. And finally, just check in with yourself. What's the tone of the song, and how does it actually make you feel? This is how you unlock a song's deeper story.
So there you have it. You now have the keys to the lyrical kingdom. The next time you press play, listen just a little bit closer. What hidden story, what secret message are you going to be the one to uncover?